here we are. Map number 3. We're on Route 66. Shanghai is up 2-0 against Florida. Shanghai in top left, Florida top right. Route 66, last time we got to cast this yesterday, the payload didn't get too far with those teams. Looking forward to maybe a full round because we were kind of cut short with Hanamura. I'd like to see more Overwatch tonight, but it's going to be right now on defense. I'll go ahead and cast you out for Shanghai. Panda going to be coming, a lot of subs coming in for both teams. Panda going to be main healing on that Ana. Aqua Kid coming in as the soldier. We've got Mirari going to be off healing on that Zenyatta. The orbs everywhere. Star going to be the Widow Sniper. Chicken Nugger going to be your Zarya, and Ranger going to stick on your Reinhardt. What do we have up here for attack lineup for Florida right now?
For Florida, we have Gregory on the Unknown. Chances are he'll be support with the Lucio, hopefully, or Moira. Epi on Reinhardt, followed by Rock Jumper with Zarya for that frontline tanking. Ashen switching to a Mercy for support. Boss Face with a questionable, not so questionable Bastion
pirate
pick.
ship? Will they
Right, and Vax 503 with the range Widowmaker.
Espeon switching back to an Ana. Is Boss Face actually going to stay a pirate ship? Gregory going to be on the Ana now? Okay, Boss Face. Good jabation. He went to a Genji. Let's see what they can do right now. They are deciding to hold up on top of the gas station from Shanghai. Behind Ryan's shield. Sniping coming out as they poke around the corner. Boss Face using that as using the rock as cover. They don't have a lot of shield breaking ability, so Epiel's going to hold that shield up for a pretty decent amount of time. Good fire strike usage, getting at least 2 people. Genji dashes on top, trying to put some pressure on them as it allows it a fantastic enter grenade. He's going to make them back up. Chicken falls down. Ranger gets slept. Ranger slipped next to the point. Panda's going to get hit just a little bit. Boss Face falls down to Aqua Kid. Epiel gets Aqua Kid as after he kills Boss, and Star wins the first Widow Vax falls to Star against for the first Widow battle. Epiel's kind of up here by himself. He's all alone. He does get a shield from Zarya. Epiel, come back to your team. Panda is going to get taken out by Gregory in the Ana battle. Mirari finish off Epiel. There's a fight, just the fight on the point right now. Shielding up. Chicken Nugger finish off Boss Face. Epiel gets rezzed by Espeon. So there's still a decent battle. 4 members of the attacking team. A charge is going to be counter-charged by Ranger, so they both fall on the ground. Epiel falls. Ranger got really low, though. Star winning that another Widow battle.
Shanghai holding up. They have the numbers. They were able to withstand the push that was coming in from Florida, but I'm surprised as to there you go. Star is back on the high ground. He's gonna be able to keep watch from there. There's no real way to contest the Widow on Star with the current comp that Florida has, so it'll be interesting to see.
Back switching off on Hanzo, hopefully trying to be the answer. Star has used hacking, so she her walls, she knows exactly where everyone is. Vax is not actually sneaking anywhere. They know exactly where he is. A dash from Boss Face, trying to put some pressure on. Not able to find any purchase anywhere. Epiel's shield is really low. Ranger jumper coming for Vax, actually getting Star. The Widow is down right now for defending Shanghai. A shatter coming out, but not going to find anybody. A nano boosted Boss Face is slept, but still with the damage boost is able to kill Aqua Kid through the Transcendence. Epiel does get rezzed by a shiny F1. Ranger does find a Boss Face with a charge. Another charge from Epiel does get the other Rhine down, and they're going to continue pushing this foil just a little further as Rock Jumper is able to finish off Ranger and Panda.
That was a great pick by Vax on Star.
Completely staggered just a little bit.
Push. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that Boss Face not all over Star, you know, bothering the Widow, not letting her get comfortable and get picks. And as soon as I say that, of course, he faces Widow.
Now they do get contest. 0.36 meters left. Shiny Espeon finish off Aqua Kid. A grab coming out right now from Florida is going to be followed up. Not necessarily Rock Jumper does get Panda. There's an Ana boosted Rock Jumper right now, swinging his hammer as best he can. Epiel does get Mirari after a charge. It's just Ranger on the point defending. Once he falls, it is going to be a cap. Boss was able to finish off Star in the background, and then he falls to Aqua Kid's Helix Rockets.
2 ults used by the Florida side. That'll be a Rock Jumper with a grab and Ashen with the Mercy ult.
That is a very aggressive and push forward Epiel right now. Going to be backed up by Rock Jumper excellently. A charge does get Chicken Nugger, so a fantastic stall, unfortunately, for defending Shanghai. They wait for he gets back before they can form a positive defense. In some part they would want to do a fantastic back and forth, good push up here around the corner as it's still keeping 2 to 3 members on the point. A Aqua Kid is gonna be slept during the nano visor and is immediately finished off by Vax. A fantastic sleep Panda falls to an MPL charge. Chicken Nugget does finish him off after the charge is over. Rock Jumper does get Ranger. A fantastic shutdown from Gregory. That was a fantastic positioning for Aqua Kid to use his nanovisor as the shield from Epiol was pushed up, so he would have got a lot of kills, but a fantastic aimed sleep dart does shut that down, allowing Florida to keep pushing forward.
What a great rest too by Ashen. Great placement, very risky, but it played out. They have most of their members.
A blade coming out from Boss Face, finishing off Aqua Kid before he can do anything. Ranger River falls to Rock Jumper. Rock Jumper also taking out Panda, and even though Epiol is asleep, it does allow enough time for Florida to get the next point.
Overall, great push here by Florida. They are working as a team. They are sticking together. They are calling out what I'm assuming targets, and they forced Star to switch to a Sombra.
Sure did. Now Sombra is from Star, hopefully trying to get rid of Boss Face, who dives in the back. A Shatter is going to beat MPL's shield. Not going to find Purchase. Vax going to finish him off. Both tanks from Florida able to be aggressive thanks to support from Espeon. And Rock Jumper making sure he's keeping alive. Now that is a nano-boosted Aqua Kid who has switched on to the Junkrat. Grab coming out. That is going to be countered by the Transcendence. Not going to necessarily finish off. Aqua Kid does fall to Epiol, and he is able to knock him out with his last rites. Boss Face does go Panda. And right now it's Ranger stalling the point as best he can. Espeon does get Epiol back up. Boss Face finishing off Ferrari. And then Ranger falls to Epiol. And Star getting picked off by Vax. So far,
Vax doing some massive damage here at the tanks everywhere, while Boss Face is doing a great job by jumping on behind the back line and essentially breaking up the team.
Rock Jumper keeping his charge up very well on that Zarya. We have 3 ults. Shatter again going into the other Rhine shield. Not going to find Purchase. Aquakin does get Epiol down with a tire. Rock Jumper after finish off Ferrari. A res coming in from Espeon does get Epiol back into the fight. Chicken Nugger and a grenade not going to last very much longer. Range Hoover does fall to Vax's arrows. Aqua Kid does get Boss Face, and that's going to be they're able to push back Florida as their momentum does get slowed.
I'm really liking APL's Rhine play. Great timing, positioning, always with the shield up and ready whenever the team needs to push up. However, both Rhines have been unable to have a successful shatter.
Vax getting a great pick onto Star. There is no mercy on the defending team for Shanghai, so right now they are on the advantage on attack to Florida. And a boosted Boss Face coming through, getting Panda, getting Mirari. Ranger River falls to Vax. Another kill from Boss Face, getting Chicken Nugger on the ground. And then he finishes off Aqua Kid. Quadruple kill from Boss Face. And right now it's just Star tries to use Wraith Form to get onto the payload to stall as best he can, but it's not enough, and they're going to get that full cap 3 points for Florida.
1 minute, 16 seconds on the clock. Massive combo. Genji Blade with Gregory's Nano, allowing him to get 4Ks to essentially get the payload to the end.
Mm-hmm. I came prepared with my ginger tea. Ooh, that's good. Well, we're going to turn around and see what Shanghai can do on attack. Florida, although it was not necessarily dominant, there wasn't a lot of backtracking. Florida kind of more or less pushed forward on that first point regularly. There was a stall around the corner, but no real definitive pushbacks and full wins on either side. Kind of uncontested to that second payload, fantastic, or second point, good picks and sleeps by the Anna, good grenades by Panda and Gregory alike. Both Rhines, again, as you mentioned, Shatter's not finding Purchase because the other Rhine was reading their mind games. Because again, when you see a Rhine versus a Rhine, you know the other Rhine has their Shatter. It's almost hit or miss if you can kind of bait out him putting the shield down and getting a Shatter to actually land, but neither one of them were to find Purchase. There was some good Shatters earlier in the first round, but not towards the end.
I would like to point out that Shanghai will be running the unconventional Rhine Winston tank duel.
You were looking forward to it. Here it is.
It was expected, and with that being said, I am expecting a positive result.
Now Florida deciding to go with kind of more or less immobile tanks. Epiol not going to be backed up by Rock Jumper Zarya. Instead, Rock Jumper has switched onto a Hog. Boss Face deciding to stick on the Junkrat on defense, and then we do have Vax going to be on your Soldier 76. Some great big heals.
They are looking.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got Florida kind of set up, expecting some type of dive, and they are gonna get that with the Winston.
They are going to get dive.
But we'll see if that's gonna work out.
Star doing a flanking job, trying to identify that everyone is on top of the gas station. You see her floating around on the back. He's probably going to call out who's going to possibly get... Ooh, knowing that he's there, turning around. Rock Jumper not able to get the hook. Maybe just the... when Sombra does come out of stealth, it does do a sound clip. So if you listen to it carefully, you will know where he is. Chicken Nugger diving forward. Aqua Kid coming forward as well. Chicken Nugger to kick out Gregory. Epial finishes Ranger River with a charge. Epial is doing a lot of swinging best he can, trying to take out Aqua Kid, but they are going to push him back. Star gets taken out by Espeon's pistol. Mercy does more than heal, folks. And it's going to be just the monkey.
I like
in
the
back.
communication between Chicken Nugget and Aqua Kid, just being able to pick off Gregory on the back line on top of the gas station.
Now Chicken Nugger is going to be stalled. He was happy that he was able to take down Vax, but Espeon just presses him back. And right now it is a full 16 defending over here for Florida, and it's going to be Shanghai waiting for Chicken Nugger to come back.
We do have Epio with almost a shatter ready to come down on the enemy team. And Boss Face about to get that tire.
Yep. Might have a Valkyrie in this next fight. No else going to be coming out for the attacking Shanghai until the end of the fight, possibly. Epiel swinging his hammer a lot, hitting both tanks right now. Kind of swing back, sir. A charge coming out does get him pinned. Epiel does get pinned. Not going to finish off. We have Chicken Nugger who got Anna grenaded and is going to get the other side of the tire from Boss Face getting Aqua Kid and Chicken Nugger. Espeon deciding to res Epiel. It is still an even fight back and forth, except that right now Shanghai's going to back up as the res does kind of make it more in favor of Florida. And they're going to have to try again. Now that was a Valkyrie and a tire came out from Florida. We do have a shatter up online from Ranger. Chicken Nugger will be angry in just a second. Star will have an EMP, and Mirari does have a Transcendence. Transcendence I'd like to see maybe wait to use to kind of counter Vax's ult, because that will out heal the Ana Visor, the Visor coming out. But unless he's Ana boosted and Mercy boosted, you will survive during Transcendence. It is 300 heals per second. Moving forward, a dive from Epiol does get Panda in the back. A shatter nut is going to get Ranger before he gets around the back. EMP coming out as well. Aqua Kid coming out with a blade, finishing out Boss Face. Ult coming out everywhere. Chicken Nugger does get Espeon. Vax does get Aqua Kid, and Ranger does get a charge onto Epiol. And they're going to start pushing forward, letting Mirari push the point by himself as the rest of the team pushes forward as best they can. Rock Jumper using an Ana boosted a hog. Kind of coming back, but it is just them. A hook is going to try and get Chicken Nugger. Angry Monkey coming out. Mirari does finish off Rock Jumper for the Angry Monkey, able to show how angry it is. They are chasing the Ana, trying to finish him off, getting support from Star. Gregory does fall to the Angry Monkey. Boss Face getting Aqua Kid. They are pushing forward. Boss Face jumping on to try and stall the point. Both Rhines charging into themselves. Panda does get Shiny Espeon with that fantastic grenade. Ranger finishing off Epiol. Fire, and the hole gets swung and killed by Ranger. Chicken Nugger gets Boss Face, and Vax goes down to Star, and now we see what Shanghai can do. Finally getting that first point, getting some more time in their belt to finally get to the end, because they need to.
4 ults invested in that push by Shanghai, and then at the end, it almost didn't pay out, but it did. And here we are pushing on the second point with 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock.
Fantastic charges from both Rhines. Able to kind of swing in favor of either team that did get the charge. Fantastic pick, fantastic stall and follow through. Star and we had Chicken Nugger chasing down Gregory as he was trying to run away. Kind of solidified their ability to keep that point. A hook getting Panda. Almost falling, but Star falls down to Vax's Helix Rockets as he was trying to flank and maybe get some more damage in. But Panda falls to Rock Jumper. A fantastic Ana grenade is going to let Ranger fall down to Gregory. Mirari gets taken out by Rock Jumper. That's going to be a solid defense from Florida, and they have 3-4 ults going to be up on this next fight.
I'm waiting for Star's EMP to come online again, but I'm also waiting for Aqua Kid to maybe save the blade for that EMP, because as of now, there's no real follow-up if that EMP is used. Maybe Ranger can use that shatter, but they have to find value out of that EMP.
A hook coming out from Rock Jumper, gonna almost get Star. He's so low. He's so low. He does get the health pack. He's getting chased down right now by the Mercy, trying to do some damage. Fire their hold coming out. That does get Panda Mirari. Both healers down for Shanghai. Sights comes out to finish off Aqua Kid. Range Rover falling to Rock Jumper. That's going to be a solid defense again from Florida. Chicken Nugget deciding to dive off in the world.
That is 1 ult invested on the offensive side and 2 for the defensive with
3.
the Boss Face tire and Vax's ult.
And we also had whole hog coming out towards that, but they still have the other half of their team with their ults. It's going to be 4 ults online for the attacking team. Aqua Kid will probably get it towards the end of the fight. Gregory getting good shot is going to hopefully get him nail those sleeps. A charge from Epiol. A charge from Ranger is going to put Epiol way in the back and pin to the back wall. Valkyrie coming out from Florida, trying to keep him alive. Rock Jumper getting star. It's 5v5 right now. Aqua and Vax trying to back and forth. Vax does get Panda in the back. We have the blade coming up from Aqua Kid. Mirari using Transcendence to kind of support him as he goes through and slashes Vax in the face. And also getting Gregory. Nobody's pushing the point, though. Boss Face finish off Ranger and Chicken Nugget does get SP on Mirari. Also going to get Rock Jumper. FPL coming forward and swinging, trying to finish off Aqua Kid. It is just him. A shatter that does get Star on the ground. Enough time to line up a charge to kill him. Yeah, also getting Mirari Kid down with that charge. It's going to be Panda, Chicken Nugget, and Aqua Kid pushing the payload forward, though. They are going to be getting down to under 30 seconds. They will have one more fight in them for defending Florida.
Massive play by Aqua Kid, getting 2 kills with that blade. Here we go at the last point, last battle.
Getting really low, Gregory really low. A tire coming out from Boss Face, trying to find someone. Ranger does get Gregory down. They're going to get it overtime. They need to keep somebody on the point at all times. So getting those few extra meters. Aqua Kid finish up Boss Face. Chicken Nugget in a trap, pushing back with Angry Monkey. Epiol does get Aqua Kid. Panda finish off Rock Jumper. Vax does get Mirari. Oh, Shanghai has been falling to Ranger. Ranger also thinking about Epiol. Vax does finish off Panda, and Ranger does get Vax in return, and that's going to allow them to push forward. Shanghai is still alive. They have just a minute and a half or less to push forward to get to the last point.
Ranger Hover with the massive finishes to help push the payload up to the second point. And he also has the ult online, as well as Panda and Aqua Kid getting ready to use him on this final push. Final point.
We are going to have Anna Boost ready for defending Florida. There is going to be a shatter. Vax will have his high noon towards the end. Valkyrie will have a Chicken Nugget getting hooked. Getting really low, getting half health. The jump doesn't get him far enough. A shatter getting Ranger, Mirari, and Aqua Kid on the ground. Epiol's charge, not able to find punches. He's asleep in the back. Carrying fasting sleep by Panda. Boss Face is on the ground from the shatter. Gets integrated into the face. Blade coming up from Aqua Kid, getting Vax. Mirari finishing off Espion after she has to get Boss Face back up in the ground. Gregor getting poked by Chicken Nugget. Aqua Kid getting Rock Jumper in the back. Boss Face just finished off Panda. Fight is happening on both ends of this entire stretch. Chicken Nugget right now back and forth. Shanghai does have a more solid defense. They are attack. They are pushing forward. They're continuing to creep. They only have. They're going to be in overtime in this next fight, guys. Boss Face is still waiting for res. Aqua Kid getting picked off by Vax. He is hacked and allows for Star to pick him off. Gregory finish off Ranger River. Transcendence and EMP coming out. Epiol getting slept. Getting Anna grenaded. A res from Chinese Espion gets Vax up on the high ground. High noon from Vax is going to finish off Star. Mirari gets taken out by Boss Face. It is overtime. They are holding. Florida is holding right now. Aqua Kid trying to stall as best he can. Keep his team alive. Chicken Nugget joining in on the point. Rock Jumper charging in. And a boosted Boss Face on the Reaper. He's going to start trying to tear through these tanks. Die. Gets Aqua Kid and Chicken Nugget. And then get Ranger River and Shiny Espeon poking him in the face. A fantastic Ina grenade from Panda. Panda trying to get to the point to keep the overtime alive. It's not going to be enough. There is still hope. Florida getting this third map against Shanghai.
What a massive game here for Florida, being able to hold on this final stretch with Boss Face coming through as a Reaper and, of course, as this massive skin.
Fantastic result. It's not that it favored one side or the other. Both teams getting almost, one team getting all the way. That's going to be Florida. They just did a better job of defending on that vast little bit. Shanghai seeming to, although getting low points 1 and 2, they were able to push forward, but time just ran out. They couldn't get possibly that third or fourth full team fight that they needed from points 1 and 2 to qualify for that point. So it's going to allow Florida to bring it back. Are we going to see a verse sweep, or are we actually just going to see a map 5? That's all I want to see is a map 5, because this is some high quality gameplay.
Oh man, I'm still looking at Star and that EMP at the final stretch. I feel like it was a little bit too premature, maybe a little too ambitious, but it didn't catch that many people in the EMP zone. I feel like if he would have just saved it for a couple more seconds, maybe it would have a more value. But unfortunately for Shanghai, it did not.
So we are going to be going into map 4, kind of
Also-
in either side. I'm looking forward to more of it.
Yeah, I'm also. I got a question again. The Winston Ryan duo. Overall, they did have a great setup. I kept looking at Star. I kept looking at Aqua Kid, always partnering up with Chicken Nugget. They did like a small flank dive that will pick up an enemy and just say, okay, boom. They will both jump, and usually 90% of the time that hero will be taken care of. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough support on the front line for Ranger. He was doing massive work, creating space, but he was mostly focused and mostly alone.
It seems like when he was diving in the back, there wasn't sight lines because the Ana is there to snipe, heal the Winston as he is in the back line, but because he would unfortunately dive to try and chase after people on top of the gas station, for instance, on the point 1, he's behind a sign. He can't be healed.
Right. So I feel like, unfortunately, with this comp, we did not get to see Ranger pop off. We did see some interesting plays with Chicken Nugget, Star, and Aqua Kid, but unfortunately, I feel like the main tank needed a little bit more support on the Shanghai side.
We are going to Mac 4 in just a little bit. Stay tuned.